So students, I welcome you to the next lecture in this course of BMS 002 of NGO management. So what we are going to discuss is about social marketing organization. If you could recollect, in the previous lecture we had detailed discussion about what is social marketing, what are different marketing mix under social marketing, what were the similarities and differences between social marketing and commercial marketing. So from your that enhanced understanding, I am now taking you to another topic, that is social marketing organizations. So we would like to give you a case of one very famous social marketing organization, that is known as Population Services International. This organization was founded in 1970 and its objective was improving reproductive health using commercial marketing strategy. Means this organization used all those strategies of commercial marketing for social cause, and social cause was improving reproductive health. This organization has emerged as the leading social marketing organization in the world. And PSI, that is Population Services International, has a specialty in HIV or AIDS prevention, family planning, maternal and child health. This organization combines education and marketing skills. Means first educate the customer and then utilize all those marketing skills for motivating healthy behavior. This is an ideal case of using all those marketing strategies for educational and understanding purpose. And this organization provide needed health products and services especially targeted to the lower income category population. The product and services which are offered by this organization, that is PSI, are branded. They are attractively packaged, means their packaging is very attractive, their market is very wide, and they are using all those promotional medias and channels for promoting their product to poor and selected groups, and they sell their product at a very low cost, even lower than manufacturing cost, so that the product that they are offering, it should be affordable to the target customer, and their target group or target customers are very poor from economic perspective, so their products are very affordable, and the cost of sometimes the price that they are offering for those products are even lesser than the manufacturing cost. So they are, in that way they become very affordable. They get donor contributions because of their social marketing process. This organization also uses diverse communication methods such as mobile video units, television soap operas, point of sale advertising, then billboards, movie spots, all those different communication, variety of, let's say, a very diversified communication method is basically used for channelizing their communication so that it can reach to the target group, that is basically people with low income category. This organization also targets risk population and they motivate them for going for good health practices through interpersonal communications. Again, see the importance of communication. They utilize the skills in interpersonal communication for motivating the behavior and changing the behavioral pattern for all those population which are under risk category, especially from not practicing hygienic health practices. So this organization motivates all those target populations which are under risk and encourage them, induces behavioral changes in their thought process, so that they basically adopt hygienic health practices, and for that they use interpersonal communication channels. So after having understanding about social marketing organization, we had detailed discussion about one of the such organization, that is Population Services International. Now let us take you for another understanding about another component of understanding about social marketing, that is what are the different components of social marketing. The first component of social marketing is it should be audience centered orientation. The first is audience-centered orientation. What happens in this component of social marketing? This is basically achieved by holding formative research activities for understanding the audience their profile, what are their need, what are their want, what are their perceptions, what are their different lifestyle, living environment or media habits, all those things. This is basically the first component of audience centered orientation. The second will be segmenting the audience or clientele. So when you have understanding where is your target group, what are the audience, target audience, what is their socio-economic, religious, cultural profile, what are their need, want, perception, lifestyle, behavioral pattern, all those, then you need to segment this market based on predisposition, motives, values, lifestyle when you design any social marketing activity. The third will be communication. Which kind of media one is going to use, whether you are using face-to-face communication or you are using print or electronic communication, what are the social events that you can utilize for communicating with the target group. So the method selected should be based on analysis of target group profile and what appeal to them best. Suppose any not-for-profit organization, let's say any NGO which is involved in basically hygienic health practices. So what will happen in that hygienic health practices, there could be different media campaign. That media campaign will be advocating for the social cause. It may be effective for the through radio communication, because the target group where we are targeting, an NGO is targeting, may not have the facility for the TV or let's say DTH channels. So the communication media which is accessible for the target group should be utilized for communicating or for the marketing strategies. So this has to be this should be kept in your mind, that what is the media, what are the media channels, what is the frequency of the communication or message. So these all things should become the part of communication under audience centered orientation. The next will be pre-testing and ongoing monitoring. What is that? Pre-testing and ongoing monitoring basically help a particular NGO about the content of the program and how to improve the communication. And this is basically very scientific aspect of social marketing campaign, and it also includes documenting the impact of the customer. So for having understanding how effective is the social media social marketing campaign, one has to do an impact study also, whether the communication message, the media message that an NGO or not-profit organization is basically propagating, whether it is creating any impact on the customers or not. That is very important. The next one is mobilizing the resources. What is mobilizing the resources? All those human and other materialistic resources, they should be effectively mobilized for successful social marketing projects. The concerned organization should develop partnership so that with different NGOs, so that their conversions of resources for human, financial and material could be utilized. I can cite an example that suppose 3 or 4 NGO, they are working in a similar direction for the same target group. So what should happen is that all those NGOs should develop a strategic partnership for developing common social marketing activities, so that they can channelize resource generation in an effective manner for combining their human, financial and material resources. The next is handling competition. How to handle the competition, because competition is both in social marketing also and commercial marketing also. So social marketing is basically targeted towards changing the behavioral pattern of the people, and there are previous habits also, lifestyle also, that basically constantly compete with the changed behavioral pattern. So this is a kind of competition between previous lifestyle and behavioral pattern and now modified lifestyle and behavioral pattern. So an NGO or such organization or organization handling social marketing, they should go for follow-up and counseling programs, and this should be integrated with their total social marketing program, because here it is a competition. Like suppose if we are going for healthy hygiene practices for improved healthy pattern for a population, then it will be kind of behavioral change, moving from unhealthy, unhygienic practices to healthy and hygienic practices. So an individual is basically fighting for his changed behavior or pattern or lifestyle. So the social marketing programs should keep on going for regular follow-up or counseling programs and integrate them with their social marketing programs, because we are dealing with behavioral issues, we are dealing with the social issues, normal practices, behavioral pattern. So this should be properly follow up with the counseling programs, and this should be integrated in the social marketing programs of NGOs or not-for-profit organization. Now, what are the basic essential feature for developing a substantial and long-term commitment in social marketing? How it can be done? This question may come to your mind. So, social marketing is not an overnight hit and run activity. It is a prolonged process which is basically planned with a lot of market research and understanding about the social belief, ideas, behavioral pattern of target group. So any social marketing campaign should be substantiated over a period of time, and it should be having deep commitment levels which required for all the people who are engaged. Then extent and duration of such commitment is in proportion and the level of change which is expected. And it is not only the skilled professional, but you need passionate and committed people. And we have discussed in additional P's of social marketing, there was one, passion. So an NGO or not-for-profit organization, all those organizations which are engaged in social marketing campaign, they just not need skilled professional. They need to have people who are skilled as well as they are willing to make long-term commitment and they are passionate enough for your program. So NGO or not-for-profit organization or social marketing organization, where they should be very careful in hiring the professionals. There are two basic things that they should keep in mind. First, they should have necessary skill, because skilled professional will be requiring for running your program. But along with those skills, they should have a right mix of commitment and passion for the social cause or welfare practices. So welfare programs run by NGO or not-for-profit organization. So an NGO or social marketing organization or not-for-profit organization has to be very careful in their recruitment process for hiring professionals, those who are skilled and having commitment and passion for social cause on all such programs which are run by NGOs or not-for-profit organization. So in this lecture, basically what we have understood, first we had detailed discussion about social marketing organization, wherein we had seen how a very famous organization, that is Population Services International, how they have used commercial marketing campaign for especially their social cause or behavioral change pattern programs, which was basically for HIV/AIDS prevention, family planning, maternal and child health. We had seen the example that how they used commercial marketing campaign, how they have manufactured their product, which were even and they offered them even at below the manufacturing cost, so that the target group, which was basically socially and economically very down strata of the society, very poor people, so they provided them product because it was basically afforded to them. So what kind of different marketing campaigns, commercial communication channel methods they have used. So it was a case study for your understanding about one social marketing organization. So when we had this detailed discussion about this, then we moved our discussion to components of social marketing. So in components of social marketing, we had seen audience centered orientation of social marketing campaign, then segmentation of the audience or clientele, this market segmentation process, then communication, media communication, communication message, communication frequency, channels of communication that we have discussed. Then we have discussed how your communication channel should be pre-test and its ongoing monitoring should be done. Then mobilizing resources for convergence of resources so that you can have effective social marketing campaign means through strategic partnership, similar NGOs with similar objectives working for the same homogeneous segment of the market, then they should combine their resources for effectively launching their social marketing campaign. Then how they should handle the competition, through competition for what? Not with the NGO, the competition and individual for change lifestyle and behavioral pattern. So it's a competition and individual. So how to face that competition, how to handle that competition? So we had discussed that strong follow-up and counseling programs with the individual or target group, so that it should be integrated in your social marketing campaign or program, so that the objective of the NGO or social marketing organization can be achieved. Then we had also discussed how an NGO NGO or not-for-profit organization should make a substantial and long-term commitment through social marketing. So social marketing is not like consumer commercial marketing, where we run any ad which has become a huge success overnight. No, it is a sustained process. For successful social marketing campaign, it's not just within a just nick of the time it should be become successful. It requires substantial period of time and commitment at all the level, whether it is designing the program or it is launching the program or basically implementing the program. So it requires a lot of commitment and patience. It takes time. Extent and duration of such commitment and the proportion to the level of change expected, this all requires long-term commitment. And finally, a right person for the right program. Since NGOs, not-for-profit organizations and social marketing organizations, their campaign, their objective, their target group, their strategy are different than commercial marketing, so they should just not need a skilled professional. They should be requiring a skilled professional along with having commitment, long-term commitment and passion for social marketing programs or programs which are directed towards social cause or welfare practices. With this, our discussion about components of social marketing and social marketing organization is over. So we will meet again in next lecture, where we will be discussing our corporate social responsibility and other similar topic in next part of our discussion. Till then, bye, and we wait you for the next session. Thank you.